Okay, and then turning to the election update. Well, I'll start off by turning to Sean Hennessy before we even get into it.
So there's not going to be an election this Saturday because I'm not going to be running for re-election. I got the signatures that I was going to be on the ballot, and then my family and I, started to look at, the future, and really we need more space. So we're going to head across the river, across the harbor to Charlestown.
You couldn't do this before you beat me when I ran?
I kept coming back to that clock 4 years
My
ago.
legacy's done because of you.
But it's a tough decision because I've been in the North End for 16 years versus a single person, and then raising my family, 2 beautiful kids, and we've really loved it. We really have loved the North End. It's a tough decision, but it's just our space just doesn't fit what we need, and we're gonna get some more space and get something, just more space for the family, better for the family. But it's been a privilege to serve. I love being on the council. I love the gatherings. I love acting in the best interest of the North End. I love talking to lawmakers, asking them questions, developers, quizzing them, drilling down on what the details are. I love working with the council. I love the debates. I love the banter. There's lots of good things about serving. It's serving the public. And it's volunteer, but I took it seriously. I think I really enjoyed it. I'll miss the North End. I'll miss coming to these meetings. I'll miss you guys. But we're making a decision what we think is best for the family, and that means unfortunately leaving the North End. But it's only just across the harbor. So you're stuck with me. I'll be around. My kids play basketball here. We'll be around. We go to St. Leonard's Church every Sunday. We'll be here, but just not here. So.
Well, I think I speak for everyone when I say thank you, and please join me. Now that the riffraff is out, my books sales are going to skyrocket, so that's great. But thank you very much. I just appreciate it. So, of course, 6 seats and 6 candidates means we don't have to hold a voting election, as those will automatically be elevated to the council per a change of bylaws, since it's not necessary. So, as such, I'd still like to give an opportunity to the candidates that are here tonight to at least introduce themselves, and some of them may look familiar, some of them are joining us for the first time. So maybe I can start with those that are presently on the council, with Carmen first, if you'd like.
Real quick, I think I know most of the people in this room. I'm a lifelong resident of the North End, born and raised here. Been living here, and I'll age myself, 56 years. I went to school at St. Anthony's. I went to school at Christopher Columbus here. And I've seen the transition the North End has gone through over the last 40, 50 years. The majority of it has been good, and I'm proud of what the neighborhood has become, but I also want to make sure that we continue our traditions and continue to uphold what made this neighborhood strong, and be able to share that with the newer generation that moves into the neighborhood. So that's why I continue to be on this council and love this neighborhood. Thank you.
Hello, Ashley Leo. As you know, I've served on the council for 2 years now, and obviously very excited to serve again for at least another 2 years. Been in the North End for 10 years and never want to leave. Met my husband here. We're going to raise our family here, our growing family that's happening very soon. And I've always been so passionate about the North End. I studied abroad in Italy, and since the day I graduated, I said I have to go to the North End because I have to get that experience back as close as I can to Italy. So that's what I did, and I never looked back. I got a job here, same company I've been with for 10 years as well. So I stick to what I love, what I'm passionate about, and I want to bring that passion as a voice to our neighborhood, which hopefully I've been doing so far, and you all agree with. And again, getting involved in events with RUF and bringing the community together. And serving for all of you, and again bringing that voice to life. So thank you.
Actually, we got married to Sound more Italian, so I think that's good.
Yes.
So pretty good. But,
my last name to sound more Italian.
Tanya?
Well, my name's Tanya Green, so that's not an Italian last name, but I've lived here in the North End for 9 years now. I don't plan on leaving. I'm very loyal to this neighborhood. I love it so much. Active in my community, so I've participated in Love Your Block for the last 2 years. It's how long I've known about it. I like seeing Maria there and cleaning everything up, helps my OCD. I take piano lessons at NEWNC every Thursday. They're looking for adults, so if you're interested, you can have piano lessons, voice lessons, and it's a great way of being a part of the community. I volunteer for Big Sister Association at the Elliott School. So I'm very involved with the community. I've served on this board for 2 years. I was liaison for public safety and crime, and that was a pleasure as well. So I'm always looking for ways to be involved in the community. It means a lot to me. I love it so much. I had a big, long speech prepared, but I'm not going to put you through it because we don't need to. But if you have any questions about where I stand on issues, my big hot topic items are Airbnb and changing the facade of the North End and sort of modern washing it. My intention is to always ask the question, does this preserve the integrity of the neighborhood or does it denigrate it? And I vote based on that. So I'll spare the speech, but if you have any questions for me, I'm always available. Thank you.
You have a makeup person and a photographer for your flyers too.
There's no makeup.
No.
That's natural.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Tina Natali, and I currently serve as secretary on NEWNC. I'm excited to serve another term. To tell you a little bit about myself, I'm a lifelong resident of the North End. I live on Salem Street with my husband and 5-month-old daughter, Francesca. I work at the TD Garden. I'm a licensed real estate agent at RE/MAX. I am a member of the board of directors for NEWNC, and I'm just excited to be a part of this council. As Sean said, it's an honor and privilege to sit here, and it's a priority for me to represent the community's concerns, needs, and vision. And my vote will always align with what's best for the neighborhood. So I'm excited to be a part of it, and thank you for the opportunity.
And we have Mike here.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Salvati. I am also a lifelong resident of the North End, and I'm about to be a graduate of Suffolk University with a major in finance and a minor in real estate. I am planning on getting a real estate license very soon, should be within this month, hopefully. And I believe that as a lifelong resident and someone who has very positive views and outlooks about the community, that I can greatly benefit this council as well as the neighborhood. And I believe that with your support and everybody else's support, that I can greatly benefit the community and everybody else around me, and have a great time.
Great. All right, thank you. And I guess welcome. Damian DePaula is also running, so he will be on the ballot, and, well, would have been on the ballot, but is now elevated. So